The NBA All-Star Game has become a complete joke. Just this past weekend, the Eastern Conference All-Stars put up 211 points, a record in the All-Star Game. In years past, this game used to mean something. Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, for example, they are legends of the game, and they really emphasize the point of competing because this is an exhibition matchup of the league's biggest and brightest stars going head-to-head for the world to see. But it's turned into a game of trick shots, dunks, and crazy attempts to grab eyes and create highlight reels. This may be a hot take, but sports league across America should look into removing the actual All-Star game. The MLB used to have an incentive of whoever wins the All-Star game gets home field advantage in the World Series. Now, I completely disagree with it. That is a decent attempt to make the All-Star game competitive, but the championship series in any team, in any league, should reflect the regular season standings. I'd be damned if the NBA Finals was dictated based on an exhibition game in February. Now, for the NBA itself, they used to have the gold standard for All-Star Weekend. They would have the Rising Stars Challenge, they would have their events on Saturday, and then the game itself. And just about 20 years ago, we would see players play defense and they would go toe-to-toe. Games would mean something, but now not so much. There's zero defense being played, and when they used to have that Elam ending, I think that brought back some competitiveness to the All-Star game, but you could just see the disgust on Commissioner Adam Silver's face as he was giving away the MVP trophy for the All-Star game. For example, on Saturday night, I've been a huge advocate of changing the order of some of these events. For example, the dunk contest has completely lost its luster. There are now G Leaguers going back to back and winning titles with Mac McClung, and that's no disrespect to G Leaguers, but the fact that there used to be superstars competing in this event, it hasn't been the same for the last 8 or so years since that 2016 iconic head-to-head between Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. We haven't seen such good competition, and maybe that's something to tweak where you get professional dunkers instead of NBA players in the dunk contest. And what I was going at before is to put the three-point shooting contest last as the grand finale, because the way the league has gone, the three-point line has taken over the NBA. It just makes sense to have that as an exciting event to cap the night. And I do like the wrinkle with the Steph versus Sabrina challenge. I think that's something that they should continue to do. But overall, this All-Star Weekend was again a dud, and we're seeing fans check out year by year from these events. Viewership is down across all sports leagues for these All-Star events, and I just want to know what's the point when the product out there isn't even that great. You have media outlets clamoring to get the rights to air these out, but at the end of the day, the product isn't anything of substance.